Hello and welcome to another morning of Actors Cricket Bash Season 6, which promises a lot of action. Day 3 fixtures are in front of you. Mumbai Aces are going to take on Jaipur Royals. Mumbai in the search of their first points. Jaipur Royals, of course, started with a win but could not pass the finish line in the previous match. But they're joined by their captain Samir Kochhar. That will be a huge boost for them. The next match will be Chennai Marvels, who pulled off a superb victory. They will take on Chandigarh Mavericks, who just edged past Mumbai Aces after a dramatic super over last evening. And the last match will be undefeated Delhi Titans, defending champions. They are going to take on Ahmedabad Lions, who got a bit of a heartbreak last evening after a great match. A lot is going to get decided on this points table. Delhi Titans, defending champions, winning 2 out of 2. They are on the top of the points table. Chandigarh Mavericks, after that super over win, they are tied on points with Delhi. But Delhi, of course, have a way superior net run rate. Number 3, Jaipur Royals. Number 4 should be Chennai Marvels, who have 2 points. And Ahmedabad Lions, Mumbai Aces, both in search of opening their account on the points table. Let me remind you, top 4 of these 6 teams will go ahead and be a part of the playoffs. And the playoffs are going to be played in the classic IPL format, where there will be qualifiers, eliminators, and then we will decide who the finalists will be. As of now, Delhi, Chandigarh looking really good. Jaipur, Ahmedabad, Chennai, Mumbai, they would love to join them. We are playing this tournament in a T10 format. Any bowler can bowl maximum of 2 overs. There is no team DRS. The umpire's decision is going to be last decision. The first 2 overs are going to be power play overs, where only 2 fielders will be allowed outside the circle. There is also one floating power play that the batting team can opt for between over number 3 and 7. In case of a tie, which we got yesterday, there will be a super over that is going to decide who the winner will be. For the first match, both the teams are getting ready. Jaipur Royals started with a great win, but somehow the batting could not fire last evening. But of course, they are joined by Samir Kochhar, who is going to strengthen their batting. Mumbai, on the other hand, the first match was not that great, but the match yesterday is where they scored 112 and somehow stopped Chandigarh Mavericks on the same score. We saw the super over. A couple of wides there as an extra run, and Mumbai could not even open their account. Hopefully, as Sharath Kelkar said, they need to win everything from here. A win from here will boost their confidence. This is match number 7. Sharath Kelkar versus Samir Kochhar. 2 people who have worked a lot together. They play together for Mumbai team in other leagues. But currently, they are going to be foes and they are going to face each other. Both of them were together with Nishat for the toss. Let's head and find out who won the toss.
In this wonderful setting, we are ready for day 3 of the Actors Cricket Bash 2026. And first up, we've got the Mumbai Aces taking on the Jaipur Royals. I've got Sharath Kelkar, the captain of the Mumbai Aces. And for the first time in the Actors Cricket Bash 2026, a big warm welcome to Samir Kochhar. Match referee Ajit is also here with us. A welcome from Sharath as well for Samir. But, of course, Sharath, I request you to take the coin. Samir will call.
Heads.
It is tails, and Sharath's won the toss, and you can see what he's decided to do. If you can just borrow the mic.
Gonna bowl first. No, the reason it's too hot. It's better to field in the morning rather than standing in the scorching sun. So we're gonna bowl first, and they have a great team here. They have a great batting side. So we want to see how they bat against us. You have seen all 6 matches. It's going anywhere. People are scoring 140, the same team scores 74. So, depends on the day. So, I want to wish him all the best. Welcome, Samir, first match. He was asking me whether I should play or I should allow the youngsters to play. I said, ki, ek hi match milega, khel le tu.
It's good advice.
But we are buddies. Yeah, we've been playing cricket for last around good 15, 16 years. Good to be on the field, the rivals. but I love him.
More teammates, correct.
So we're going to field. There are a few changes because you saw yesterday the bit of injuries in our team. So there are changes in the team, 2 or 3, but rest of them are same.
Well, you're in search of your first points, and we wish you the best for that.
Hopefully we'll get today. We are, we are that car which takes off slowly and then flies, So a big defeat, then tie. Hopefully all 3 matches we will win and we will be in the qualifier.
Yes, that will be a wonderful comeback. But now you've obviously delivered a few sledges. I'm going to ask you to pass the mic to Samir,
Sammy,
if he's
all the
got
best,
something
buddy.
to say as well.
For this guy, no, he's amazing, yeah. He's so much fun. He's so much my senior. He's so much older than me. We call him uncle in the team, so he's a great guy, Sharad Kirkar. But just kidding. Great fun to play against him. Wanted to also bowl, but batting, I guess, is fine. We played a couple of practice games against him and his team, so you know how the team plays, how the boys play. As you can see, my squad is fully packed with some wonderful players, and we're good to express ourselves on the field. My first game, looking forward to it. The boys have done really well, so hopefully put up a good score and win this.
Absolutely, and we look forward to watching you bat as well, and great to have you here at the ACB.
Thank you so much. You're doing a great job, by the way. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so
man.
much.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So the news from the center is that the Mumbai Aces, in search of their first points in this tournament, have chosen to bowl first.
Yes, the Mumbai Aces have won the toss and they have decided to bowl first simply because they do not want to bowl later in the heat. A couple of changes for Jaipur Royals. The original captain, Samir Kochhar, has joined the lineup because there's going to be Fahmaan, Khan, Garvit Soni, Ketan, Gaikwad. A lot will depend on their batting. Mayur Mehta played really well in the first match but could not fire yesterday, and because of that the team's total was also not that great. They were restricted to just 74 runs against the defending champions Delhi. That is an area where they will have to work a lot and come back with a vengeance today when they come to bat. Mumbai, on the other hand, as Captain Sharad Kelkar mentioned, they have also opted for a few changes. We saw their opening pair could not fire in the first 2 matches, and that is the reason why a couple of changes have been done over there. Mehta Thakkar is still in the lineup. Madhav C. Devchake joins the squad. Jagdish Chand is a new name. Abhishek Verma, Sharad Kelkar. A lot is going to depend on that middle order. Manohar Verma with his mystery spin is going to be very crucial. He comes back in the attack. Siddharth Sharma, Ronak Bhinder. So we did not see a lot of Siddharth Sharma in the match yesterday. He's a prolific fast bowler. A lot will depend on him. And Ronak Bhinder as well with his spin. So as expected, Captain Samir Kochhar is going to begin the innings, and that's a nice innovative helmet there by Mehta Thakkar. In the commentary box, I'm Savi Srivastav. Joining me is Mikhail Vaswani.
Good morning, Savi, and good morning to all of viewers as well. Day 3 match number 7. Mumbai Aces in search of that elusive win. Jaipur Royals started off well. Blip last evening. He'll want to get back to winning ways, and so nice to see this man in the frame, making his first appearance in season 6 of the Actors Cricket Bash. Missed out in the first 2 games. Samir Kochhar, another very attacking, aggressive batter up front, likes to make full use of the power play. It's going to be Abhishek Verma with the ball, so spin to begin with from the far end. You're all set for ball 1. Well, that's been picked away, and that's been dispatched as well. That's a confident hit by the captain of Jaipur Royals. Here off the mark with a 4, and so is the captain.
As Nishad, our stat man and encyclopedia, he just told us that Samir Kochhar in the previous season could hit just 1 boundary in the entire season, Mikhail. And this is some way to begin the season. Was not available for the first 2 matches because of his schedule, and now he joins the squad. Consolidate the squad with his batting. Another ball which was delivered short, but there was good spin on that. Interesting that they have started with Abhishek Verma today in the power play over.
Yeah, good call there. So important for the Mumbai Aces to turn something around. Else from here on, if they go down in this encounter as well, the climb is going to be very difficult. Yeah, Fahmaan Khan, he's had some starts, some promising starts in this competition, but he's not been able to carry it along. Two fielders in the deep, one at long on and one at deep mid-wicket. There's no fielder inside the ring on the onside, which means all of them are positioned on the offside. As many as 6 inside the circle on the offside. Interesting field set, so you want to believe that it's going to be more middle and leg and on the fullish side of things. Fahmaan Khan, very swashbuckling opener. That's a poor delivery and an opportunity gone here for the batter.
He's gotten a start in the last 2 matches, but could not capitalize on them. Tried to drive it, but could not go past the bowler. That's a good comeback by Abhishek Verma after being hit for a boundary on the very first ball. Shot of length, huge appeal, confident appeal by the bowler, but the umpire says no. That ends the first over. Jaipur Royals 5 without loss. Few changes made in the squad of Jaipur Royals, and as expected, a change in the batting order as well. We had seen Fahmaan Khan and Garvit Soni open the batting, but now the team is joined by Samir Kochhar, who is making the opening pair with Fahmaan Khan. We can hope to see Garvit Soni 1 down. I wonder why Garvit and Samir did not start Mikhail. It would have been a nice left-hand, right-hand combination. Here's Ronak Bhinder, so spin from both the ends from Mumbai Aces. We'll have to bowl that again.
A gritty off-spinner is Ronak Bhinder. Relishes all the challenges that comes by. Another half-tracker, then sat up nicely. Good time here for the batters to find some form and some touch. That's the second boundary for Samir Kochhar and the second for Jaipur Royals as well. They'll need a couple of deliveries like that to just get into the groove.
The fielder was much straighter. He was around the cow corner, and all Samir had to do was play square of the wicket. Maybe did not connect it as well as he would have liked to, but he will find a boundary nevertheless.
Spin to begin with from both ends, and both of them have been guilty of being too short early in their spell. They need to really toss it up. And that's more like it. That's over the bowler's head. That's a powerful strike. Couple of bounces. That's going to be another 4. Back-to-back boundaries here for Kochhar. And what a way to announce your arrival in ACB Season 6. Missed out in the previous 2 games, and he's bossing around in the middle.
Welcome back, Samir Kochhar, an individual who understands cricket, who has worked with cricket. Was a very multi-talented character, Samir Kochhar. And just his arrival in the team, that aura that he brings can be seen. The effect of it can be seen in the Jaipur Royals camp. Struggled a lot in the previous match. The entire team could accumulate to just 74 runs, lost 8 wickets, losing 8 wickets in a 10-over affair. Tells you how the batting did not fire at all. And after that, the kind of start that they needed is being given by Captain Samir Kochhar. 13 not out. Would love to stay till the very end. There was some flight. He could not clear the fielder there, but will run for a single.
Yeah, busy Monday morning here in Mumbai and everywhere else. And a busy Monday morning at this venue. See non-stop cricket action in ACB Season 6 began on Saturday. Sunday was an absolute cracker. We saw a super over and a last over finish as well. And Mumbai Aces now will be eager to put on a show. Straight to the fielder. Just feel the surface is looking good to bat on. Pace on the ball will be really nice for the batters. And Fahmaan, another very, very talented batter.
Try to sweep it. But certainly the impact is outside the off stump. Ronak Binder is disappointed. If you bowl a good ball and you miss out on a wicket, it is always disappointing. Look at the posture of Fahmaan. Is extremely straight and he's about to face the ball. And then goes down and sweeps. Good comeback by Ronak after a wide and 2 boundaries. Last ball of the power play over. That's cut hard and it will be a boundary to end the power play. Great shot by Fahmaan. He is off the mark. At the end of power play overs, it's 19 without loss. Lots of changes made by Mumbai Aces today. We don't see their regular opener Siddhant Mule. Wonder who is going to open the attack. Is it going to be Sharath Kelkar? It will be interesting to see him open the batting. There is Madhav, Jagdish Chand, Manohar Verma comes back. Ronak Bhanjar, we just saw him bowl a great over. Wondering when Siddharth Sharma will come into the attack. So, some force changes as captain had mentioned, because of a couple of injuries, but inclusion of Manohar Verma and his mystery spin can really strengthen the side.
Yeah, meanwhile we see a bowling change here. Over number 3, it's going to be Rakesh Yadav. Good start here for Jaipur Royals. Put into bat. And Samir Kochhar's entry has certainly added a lot of muscle right on top. Fell short yesterday. Put up an impressive show on day 1 where they got 130 plus with the bat. T10 format can be tricky. Some days will be the best days of your cricketing life and it could just flip completely the next day. In all of it, you have to just keep that process going. Nice sunny morning here. This man has some work to do and some thinking as well. Came agonizingly close yesterday, only to fall short in the super over under dramatic circumstances. Mumbai Aces, quite the storytellers, Savi. They pulled the game out of the dead, almost won that, then they lost in the super over. Some pace, and for the first time we'll be seeing a medium pacer on display today. It's got the toe end of the bat, this protection in the deep, a single down to long on. Samir Kochhar believes that the only way to play his cricket today, this morning, is to dominate.
Yes, that's a great start by Samir Kochhar after coming in today. He was traveling is Fahmaan Khan. Played fine and short fine leg could not do anything. It will be a boundary. So ended the previous over with a boundary Fahmaan, and as soon as he came on strike, there is another 4.
Yeah, poor delivery. You have fine up in the circle and you stray down the leg side. You're just helping the batter to play it along and help it along the way. Easy runs coming along for the Jaipur Royals. Fahmaan growing in confidence, complimenting his captain at the other end. Sharat Khelkar is not impressed with something in the middle. He wants his bowlers to be a bit more disciplined and bowl to their field. There's a long gone and deep mid-wicket here for Rakesh. Oh, that gets the top edge. He slashed really hard, but there's protection there. Ronak Binder will keep it to 1. You've got to take your chances. Another ordinary delivery there, short and wide.
Yeah, it was too short for the liking of Sharat Kelkar. There was also some outside movement which helped Fahmaan. But is Samir on strike again? He's playing on 15 after facing just 7 balls. Another short one. He pulls it and comes back for the second run. It can be a trouble, and the throw was not that great. Tried to dive Samir, but something got stuck there, I guess.
For starters, Samir was never ready for the second run. He was pushed by Fahmaan and he was struggling to get back to the batter's end. Didn't quite middle this one. 2 fielders had to attack the ball. And you could hear the keeper and the bowler saying, keeper, keeper. That's because he was slow off the blocks on the turn as well. Now, a flatter throw, a better throw. And somehow, the slide, the dive, the jump gets Samir Kochhar inside. Just be telling his partner, let's take it easy with those runs, rather running between the wickets. And that's, lucky escape there for the bowler. Had I been Rakesh Yadav, I would have been thinking I'll have to re-bowl that, Savi.
Samir accepting it with just a smile on his face. To be fair, the ball was pitched much inside. There was an outside movement. Fair call by the umpire. That's been driven well, but there is a long off. It will be just a single to end the third over. Jaipur Royals 28 without loss. We are in match number 7 between Mumbai Aces and Jaipur Royals. Right after this is going to be Chennai Marvels, who pulled off a great win yesterday. They are going to take on Chandigarh Mavericks. Won 2 out of 2. Delhi Titans will play an evening match. Facing them will be Ahmedabad Lions. That's going to be an interesting match because Ahmedabad has been playing well, but somehow they are not been able to get the points, get the victory. Delhi, on the other hand, have been dominant so far. Defending champions, playing like one. Every day we have 3 matches. Let me remind you, 6 teams who are going to make the league stage. They are going to play against each other and just 4 of them will go ahead. Here's Manohar Verma. Bowls slow, gives a lot of flight to the batters, and then as you're about to hit, there will be some spin. Brings in a lot of variations. One of the most senior players in the Mumbai side. The stunt actor. Performed a lot of stunts, but he cannot perform stunts for anyone else today.
Yeah, some discussion, some chatter here between the senior players and the captain. Manohar Verma believes that he needs to change the field a bit for Samir Kochhar. Samir fancies the leg side, and that's why they're just trying to add some more muscle there. Deep backward square leg being moved. You have a deep mid wicket, a long on and a long off. Short third, point. Captain himself standing at covers. Long off. So it's a spread out field here for Samir. They're trying to pouch an opportunity over here. Fourth bowling change here. Oh, he's just played that late. Very cheeky, very smart. Initially, he was just readying himself for the big hit. They'll steal a second run on the misfield. And that's very good cricket by Jaipur Royals. I just like the way Samir Kochhar adjusted. He was readying himself for the big shot over mid-wicket and then realized the lack of pace and just tried to glide it and steer it down third.
That was an intelligent shot. Played late, a little bit of a fumble by the short third man. Allowed the batters to come back for the second run. Must be really happy with the start, but would love to capitalize on this and go till the very end. He loves to bat. And this is what Manohar Verma can do. As the ball is coming to you, you will feel that you can send it out of the park, but suddenly there is some movement, something happens.
Had that just held its line, that would have crashed into the stumps. A bit of deviation and that just brushed past that off stump. Good contest here. He's bowling it slow through the air, so this will make it difficult for the batters. A lot of mind games here. Oh, this time he's gone. The lack of pace gets the better of Samir Kochhar and Manohar Verma trumps. First wicket here for Mumbai Aces, and the captain of Jaipur Royals will have to walk back. This is a very big break for the boys in blue.
Almost crashed the stumps in the previous ball. Samir tried to step out, completely missed. An easy work by Maitrik Thakkar there. This is nowhere close. Samir Kochhar, he got a good start. He will be happy that he scored 20. But Jaipur Royals losing their first wicket at 30 for 1.
Mayur Mehta, player of the match in the first outing. Missed out in the last game, got into double figures and threw it away. But he's been in some form. He's a very attractive batter. Likes to play in the V through the line. Likes to attack from the word go. He's gotten fitter over a period of time. I've seen him through the years. He's really worked hard on his fitness. And he does put in a lot of hours into his batting. Jaipur Royals lose their first wicket at the score of 30. The captain is back in the dugout. It's Manohar Verma with that early scalp in his very first over. Yeah, Mumbai Aces need something inspirational to find that winning touch and get back to winning ways. They've been the punching bags in this competition so far, the whipping boys. Sharath Kelkar will certainly inspire his boys for a couple of more wickets and put the brakes on the scoring here. He has started off well. Nicely bowled.
Very good, very good. Very good. Very good bowling, huh? Very good bowling.
And this is the wicket of Samir Kochhar. Right to step out and connect and go outside the ground with that. But he'll have to walk back. It's interesting how Manohar Verma approaches his run-up as well. Doesn't really run in his run-up, but takes a few steps first while rolling his arms.
Very good bowling, very good bowling.
These are actors. There has to be some shenanigans when they are bowling. Just 3 of the over and a wicket.
Leg, right? Leg.
Excellent start here by Manohar Verma. Sometimes you just need to keep it simple, find the right length, bowl in the width of the stumps and vary your pace. He's kept it on the slower side this morning. Goes up and over, cries of catch it, will fall short of the field at long off. They'll fetch a single. And he's creating some opportunities here, Manohar Verma. And all of a sudden, the boundaries have dried up. Good over this. 4 runs and a wicket, 32 for 1.
Jaipur Royals, after getting a decent start, lost their opener Samir Kochhar thanks to great bowling by Manohar Verma. Mayur Mehta is in at number 3, which means that Garvit Soni, who had been opening the innings, has been pushed down the batting order. 32 for 1 after putting together just 74 runs in the match yesterday. Is a better start, but Jaipur Royals would love to remember the first match where they scored in excess of 130. And for that, Mayur Mehta will have to repeat that kind of a performance. A good start for Fahmaan also. And suddenly it seems that once the captaincy role has been taken away from him, he's playing a little more freely, Mikhail.
Yeah, sometimes it helps. That's a lovely delivery, some pace on it, and good start here for the pacer as well. Siddhant generating some pace. Yeah, just trying to go too hard at this one. Oh, what a shot. He's got some bat on this one, and that will go the distance. And that's the first home run as well for Jaipur Royals in this contest. And Fahmaan Khan is just about warming up in this contest.
What a shot. Tried to bowl a slower one this time, Siddharth. And all Fahmaan had to do was find the gap and go for it. And Sharad is also impressed with the shot. A little unorthodox, but doesn't matter if it is getting you the runs. Nice to see that smile. Was a little disappointed with his batting after the first 2 matches, but he has gotten the start now. He's playing on 16 of 11. That's a good stop by Sharad. The batters will try to come back for the second run. A direct throw would have been curtains. Fahmaan wanted to come back for the third rather. Sent back by Mayur.
He sensed that he's made his intentions very clear here, Fahmaan. Always on the lookout for runs. Take a look at that delivery once again. Short and wide, went hard at it. Moves in the crease, beats the batter, beats the keeper, but he gets some hand on it. They'll steal a single on the bye and they'll come back for the second. It's important to keep finding the runs and the scoring opportunities.
Yes, Siddharth not very happy with the wicket-keeping effort there. But possibly Matrick was also not expecting Fahmaan to not connect that ball. Tried to make room for himself. That was a good ball by Siddharth, who followed it. Lost his bat. And once again, that is great running between the wicket between Fahmaan and Mayur Mehta. 3 doubles on the trot.
Yeah, he's a good athlete, right? Just puts in the sprint. Very fit. Didn't have the bat in hand. For a moment, you would have thought he'd had to ground it because the throw was at the keeper's end. But he just got there in quick time. You don't get the boundaries, no problem, but keep that scoreboard ticking, the 1s and 2s. Yeah, look at that. Bat just disappears from his hand. That's the kind of whack he gave. How's the Monday morning been, Savi, so far?
Starting a Monday with cricket, nothing can be better than that, Mikhail. Tried to go for a big swing. What swung was the bat. But still very good running between the wicket. Started the first run early, put a lot of pressure on the boundary rider. Now some change in gloves for Fahmaan Khan. He's playing on 20 or 14 balls. This is the highest score so far. Just not able to find the right size of the gloves.
Yeah, the good thing here for Jaipur Royals is that you have two fast legs in the middle in Mayur Mehta and Fahmaan Khan. So the running between the wickets will be really good. They'll keep the fielders on their toes. Samir Kochhar coming back into the playing 11, captaining the side, opened the innings alongside Fahmaan Khan. And he got off the mark with the boundary of the very first ball today. Spin from both ends by Mumbai Aces. Ronak Binder too wasn't spared as Samir Kochhar decided to take him on. Went for a couple of boundaries in that over of his. One over the bowler's head, one over point. He was in the peak of his powers, Samir Kochhar. Raced to 20 in 13, then was stumped of a very slow teaser from Manohar Verma. Mumbai Aces looking for that A1 performance today, Savi. This was Fahmaan Khan who picked Siddharth for a big six over deep backward square leg. Back live. Fahmaan's got the right pair of gloves and he'll be ready to tee off once again. Just like that, he goes big towards the mid-wicket region. So it's been a very good start here for the Jaipur Royals. We're done with 5 overs, 45 for 1.
ओवर में आ जाइयो
Yeah, some work to do for the teams. If you take a look at that points table, Mumbai Aces in the negative net run rate with 2 losses in 2 games. It's more like a must-win for them. They're at number 6. Right on top are the Delhi Titans, defending champions. They're looking good with a superior net run rate over the Mavericks, who with 2 in 2 wins are looking strong as well. Jaipur Royals, with a blip in the last game, will be eager to come back to winning ways. They have that 1 win in the 2 outings. Chennai Marvels, with yesterday's win, will certainly add a bit of more assurance into their side. There's a lot of movement happening in that points table. And it's important the Mumbai Aces make a climb. For starters, Manohar Verma has started off really well in that first over of his. This has got a leading edge. Someone should take it. But that'll fall right in between 2 fielders. And yet again, the batter will survive. Great morning here. And just the right time to also welcome my co-commentator, Nishad Payavedya. Good morning, Nishad.
A really good morning. It's Monday. We are starting with cricket.
very good ball
Jaipur Royals versus the Mumbai Aces. Just managing to get it off the toe end of the bat really high. Falls into no man's land. Well, really interesting to see Manohar Verma bowl. He's known for his stunts, but keeps it very simple. Right arm just goes over. And then is on the money. And that earned him the wicket of Samir as well. And there's that aura about him, isn't it? Because he wears a cap while bowling, has got the long locks as well. He's just got that aura. And the Gen Zs talk about aura farming. I think in the ACB, Manohar Verma is all about that aura farming.
It's in the air, but they'll fall short of the field. They're pushing for the second. Mayur Mehta is a quick runner between the wickets. So is Fahmaan Khan. Nice illustration of that, Nishad. Trust you to come out with some wonderful explanation. You're talking about Samir Kochhar's wicket.
Oh yes, and just off the previous ball, he was beaten because of the lack of pace. So he decided to go towards the ball and beaten once again. Intelligent bowling. Just that lack of pace.
very good bowling
Well, he's known for working in a movie which was called Airlift, certainly giving the ball a little bit of air here today. Once again, a little bit slow. That's hit towards the offside. He's got protection in the deep. Bit of a fumble allows the batters to get back for two. And when you fumble, these guys, Mayur, Mehta and Fahmaan, they are so fit. They're going to come across for two. We saw that in the last over as well.
And also, Nishad, these are long boundaries. You'll always have that extra bit of time to come back for the second. For all the fours and sixes that people come for, it's so important to also make note that you find those ones and twos. The 50 coming up courtesy that double. Fahmaan's looking good, 25 and 18. Got to admit, they're actors. They don't have the best of arms and shoulders to throw it from the deep at a quick pace. So batters can capitalize. One for the shot, one for the throw. It's slow through the air, but he's waited for this one, picked his spot and hit it to perfection as well. That's the maximum. Fahmaan Khan is looking good this morning and he's keeping the run scoring going.
This is a wonderful shot. He knows that Manohar isn't giving the ball any pace. He waited for it. It was short. Didn't bounce as much, but connected beautifully, sent it over the top. Today, as Savi and you were discussing, truly, now that Fahmaan is not leading the side, you can see the pressure has just come off him.
Picked up. That's in the gap. One bounce. That'll be 4. 10 of the last 2 deliveries here. This has turned out to be a very good over. 15 coming off it. 6 gone and 60 for 1.
So Fahmaan Khan is leading the way. It was a good start provided by Samir Kochhar as well. After being put into bat, he's playing his first match, Samir Kochhar of course. Now let's look at the options that Jaipur Royals have in order to maximize the next 4 overs, because they want ideally these two to bat through. But in case wickets fall, they've got Ketan Gaikwad, Garvit Soni. So some of them can come out. You've got Vinay Raul as well, who can truly show that he's got the hitting ability. As you can see, Ketan is padded. Tariq Sheikh is also padded up. Mikhail, what would be your call? Who would you want to see next?
Wouldn't mind seeing Vinay Raul as well. Got to have somebody who can just go ballistic with the bat. Yeah, there he is, Vinay Raul. You just get the impression that he's readying himself. Ideally, Fahmaan Khan needs to stay till the very end. Mayur needs to explode in the middle. Both need to attack. There's no disputing that. Fahmaan look good. Mayur has faced only 3 deliveries so far. Not a bad time to play the Mumbai Aces, Nishad. A side that's low on confidence, that's not been able to win matches. Other teams can capitalize, especially Jaipur Royals, who lost their last game yesterday.
And when you look at the Mumbai lineup, you know that some of them are injured as well, which is why they've had to make those changes. Hardev Zala not playing today. Abhishek Verma is the new bowler. Bowled the first over, conceded only 5 runs. Remember, in the first match, which was an absolute run fest, it was Abhishek Verma who had bowled very well for the Mumbai Aces. Mayur Mehta dances down the track. A good adjustment from Abhishek. He pulled it a little bit short, so he couldn't get to the pitch of the ball. What would be an ideal score? Yesterday, Mumbai Aces had scored somewhere around 111, 112.
अरे सर वो पीछे सर कमाल कर रहे हो यार
Abhishek Verma is not impressed. But as players, we can understand the frustration, but they need to move on. They really can't contest an umpire's call. The captain will have to sometime intervene. Back live, that's been slashed. He spoke about a score that they should be looking at. Jaipur Royals, 9 wickets in hand. Still have
well ball guys come on
another 20 odd deliveries. I want to believe another 40 to 50 runs from here. You got to double it up and then add those extra bit of 10 runs. 110, 115 would be great. Oh, what a hit. Stand and deliver. That's got the distance as well. That's gone a long way. And the class of Mayur Mehta shows up.
Class, absolute class. You can just see the way he's just picked it off a length and then smashed it over the offside. What was impressive was the balance. And Mayur Mehta, we've been watching him for a few years. The last couple of matches that we've seen him, it's definitely the best we've seen him bat. This time, just as we were praising him, it's a skyer. It's gone high and he's dropped it. One of the safest pairs of hands in the Mumbai Aces camp tried to go and take the catch off his own bowling. Well, is this going to prove costly?
Yeah, it was never going to be easy. It was in the air for a very long time, and Abhishek Verma realized he'll have to go for his own catch. And then the ball was swirling, he was moving around, backpedaling, trying to get underneath it, judge it to perfection, did really well, but failed to hold on to it. Oh, this could be a good shout. That's a good shout. I just wonder what went against the bowler. Abhishek Verma's not impressed. Leg byes given. All right then, Abhishek Verma is asking for the T sign. Fairly understandable. The batter had come too far across. Let's see that once again. Oh, Nishad, your thoughts?
I think the impact is just outside the off stump. Just marginally outside. He had shuffled across a long way, Fahmaan, and then managed to get himself outside the off stump. And not an over that Abhishek would like to remember. He's already contesting one of the wide calls earlier. Anyways, last ball has got an opportunity to finish well. Short ball, Mayur cuts it. Over backward point. And it hits the rope on the full by the looks of it, and it's a 6. What a finish to the over. 77 for 1 after 7, the Jaipur Royals turning it on. Looking at the bowling figures, Manohar Verma had done very well until the last couple of deliveries of his spell. 1 wicket for 19 runs. Rakesh Yadav has only bowled the solitary over. Siddharth Sharma as well. But Abhishek is going for 21 runs. The last over proving to be a little expensive with those couple of sixes. Now this is where you maximize, Mikhail. We often talk about breaking an innings into 2 halves. Not equal halves in terms of overs. There was a time in one-day cricket when you used to say that the score that you achieve at the 30th over mark, you should double it in the last 20. T20 cricket, you say you get to around 12, 13 overs, you try to double it. But in T10 cricket, do you have a formula? I guess in white ball cricket, things keep changing.
Particularly in the T10 format, there's so much to process in a very short time. I just feel some things are best unplanned as well. And you go with situations in the middle. I've asked this question to many cricketers and they say we really don't plan. We go by what's happening in the middle and then we reassess and then we revisit our plans. But now with 9 wickets in hand, Fahmaan Khan over there, the planning can start. They can have a target in mind somewhere around 115, 120. Just push the limits over there. Mayur Mehta has batted well. The surface is good. It's not a bit tacky like what it was yesterday where the ball was stopping onto the bat. It's coming nicely over here. Yes, the pace of deliveries will pose a question. And that's why I feel somewhere around 115, 120 would be a safe score. I wouldn't call that a winning total.
One would think that a safe score would be somewhere around 130. But Fahmaan is still in the middle, batting on 36. It's the best that we have seen him bat in this edition of the Actors Cricket Bash 2026. Harsh Chaudhary comes into the attack. Fahmaan dances down the ground, yorks himself. It's straight towards long off. Abhishek does the cleanup job. In fact, just before the over started, Abhishek had just taken a seat in front of the comm box in the shade. It's really hot out there. And as soon as the bowler was ready, he went up and was ready on his mark.
He's got a leading edge on this one, and that's been pouched beautifully at shot third. Madhav Devchake with the catch, and that's a very nice grab. An entertaining innings by Mayur Mehta comes to an end. Harsh with a scalp as Jaipur Royals lose their second wicket. This partnership worth 48 comes to an end.
That's what Harsh Chaudhary does. Can be a little bit deceptive as well. And this one, not coming on as quickly as Mayur Mehta expected, which is why the edge. A good catch by Madhav at third man. Good to see him in the playing 11 today. So Mayur Mehta, a good little contribution, an 8 ball 16. Managed a couple of sixes as well.
Good bowling, LRK. Good bowling. Tarik.
Mikhail, you had made the right choice for the next man in. It is Vinay Raul because he's the kind of a player who can truly maximize these last few overs. He did maximize the last over during Jaipur Royals' first match. An encore of that will really serve them well today.
Yeah, just adds a bit of variation with the left-right combination in the middle. Harsh Chaudhary has begun well, and this is where Jaipur Royals now need to be careful. You've had a partnership of 48 that's come in quick time. The start has been good in the first 6 to 7 overs. You've got to finish it well.
Right time round. Go left.
No time here for Vinay Raul to just play himself in. It's all about bang bang from here. Wickets at disposal. He'll have to be wary of the pace of Harsh Chaudhary because Harsh is very good at delivering those slower ones.
And for the left-hander, he's coming round the wicket. They've got a short, fine leg, a backward point, a cover, and a backward square leg. The 4 fielders inside the ring for Vinay. Vinay is particularly strong through the leg side. Just manages to open his account of the first ball as the ball heads towards mid-wicket. And that added pressure on the fielder entices a mistake, and they've come back for 2. Boy, Fahmaan has really run very well today.
And he's being very cheeky as well. He was looking for the third, even as the fielder was ball gazing there. Good running between the wickets. Fielder was placed in the deep. He had to come in a long way. He had to attack the ball. A one-handed pickup didn't go as well. Look at Fahmaan. One more. Should we? Number 3. Wait. Let's go slow.
It's a very Mumbai street cricket thing to do. Vinay manages to send that towards the sweeper on the offside. This time he pushes Vinay for the second. This is suicidal. Oh well, Fahmaan will also have to account for who the batters on the other side. Vinay possibly not as quick as Fahmaan, and it looks like it could be curtains for Vinay.
Yeah, he's struggling. There's no doubt, and he knows it as well. His body language suggests he's not made ground. And Fahmaan Khan, for the athlete that he is, he may have just put his partner in deep trouble over here, thrown him under the bus, like we say. Yeah, nowhere close to that popping crease. That's a quick wicket again. So two back-to-back wickets across overs now. Just pull things back in Mumbai Aces' favour, as Vinay Raul will have to depart for a runner ball too. Good comeback here by the Mumbai Aces. Yeah, nicely played towards the cover region. There was always one for the taking with no two, but look at that for a throw. One bounce. Yeah, Vinay Raul was slow on the turn and never really looked like getting back into the crease. Third wicket goes down for Jaipur Royals. It's 80 for 3 as Raul departs for 3.
Ketan Gaikwad walks in to bat, and it's just like Fahmaan had sold Vinay Raul a dummy. It was kind of what Bhuvan had done to Isar Kaka in the movie Lagan. We've got to have a look at that again. There are differences, of course, when you compare it to the movie Lagan, but yes, we've got to understand the fact that there will be differences in terms of fitness between the players. Fahmaan, obviously much fitter. Mayur, Mehta in the same league. Vinay Raul, of course, physically fit, but not at that level. So Vinay just thinking what might have been. He had started so well in this tournament when he had attacked Kashish Pundir in that first match, in that last over. Now just as Vinay gets a bit of a breather, a change in the com box as well. I've got with me Savi Srivastav. Savi, did that remind you a little bit of Lagan?
Thank you, Nishad. Absolutely. More than that, I was fascinated by the exact thing that you remember from the movie, Nishad. Oh, the batters are coming back for the third run. This is sloppy fielding. Will there be a fourth? There is a one. Oh, there will be one. The batters have run 4 runs here. It wasn't a boundary ball, Nishad. This is some cinema.
Absolutely. Just can remember Bhuvan's direct. Arey dodiye. That means run, run. That's exactly what happened, and the ball hasn't gone too far at all. If anything, it spent a lot of time on the square, and yet they managed to run 4. Incredible, really. Oh, don't look at Sharad. Don't look at Sharad if you're in the Mumbai Aces camp.
What a time for you to remind about the film Lagan. This was more like the practice sessions that team used to have. But that's a good shift of momentum for Jaipur. They hit a bit of a speed breaker in this over. That was premeditated. Almost got his bat. Will be just a single. Was looking for a big one here, Ketan. That'll end the over. At the end of 8, 86 for 3 Jaipur Royals.
बैट नहीं क्यों बोल रहे थे आप चलो अच्छा
Well, looking at the bowling figures, the Mumbai bowlers overall haven't done too badly really. There have been a few moments where the fielders definitely could have done better. Having said that, the Jaipur Royals batters, particularly Fahmaan and Mayur, have put pressure on the fielders with their running between the wickets. Although it did lead to the wicket of Vinay Rahul. But now these last 2 overs got to be very crucial. Now, who's Sharad going to turn to? It's going to be Bhinder, of course. 2 overs to go. Yesterday, Mumbai Aces scored about 111, 112. Wasn't defended. The first match, they conceded 140. At the toss, once Sharad said that they are fielding because of the weather, I guess that left no room for us to ask him any further questions, really, Savi.
Yeah, they have tried 2 different methods. Both of them have not worked. But they have done well here, Nishad. 86 for 3 with 2 overs to go. The luxury that Jaipur Royals have is that they did not lose a lot of wickets like yesterday. They could afford to take those risks in the previous over. It resulted into a run out. They also ran 4 runs in the previous over, let me remind you.
Actually, Mumbai Aces allowed them to run those 4 runs. It was absolute pandemonium with the ball going from one end to the other. No one able to stop it as well. Trying to use their bodies to get the ball to stop. But we also talk about those small passages in play. These last 2 overs ever so critical, Savi, because either team, if they manage to put in an impact, you take that psychological momentum into the break. And I know we discuss this quite often, but it's a very critical factor in limited overs cricket when you come in to the next innings, maybe a different department, but you still carry that confidence forward and that momentum forward.
Absolutely. This is a good comeback by Jaipur Royals after the match yesterday where they were restricted to 74 for 8. Ninth over begins with yet another double. This is great running between the wicket. This is not at all easy conditions. And once again, Ketan just teased the 3rd run here.
Again, just discussing, this is a very Mumbai street cricket thing to do. Ketan is from here and Fahmaan as well from Bombay. And that's what you do. Even if the ball is in the fielder's hand, you would say, Arey Aja, Arey Aja. Charges down the track. It's an outside edge. It's stopped at 3rd man. Look at that. Ekor. Even when the ball is in the wicketkeeper's hand, you just want to create that confusion in the minds of the opposition.
That's classic street cricket. Creating chaos, teasing the opposition. We'd love to see a little bit of sledging as well, Rishad. Why not? Now Fahmaan on strike. Short ball, pulled it. And that's fielded well. Once again, the 2nd run is on. Throw would have been, if the throw would have been better, this would have been wicket.
Yes, throw isn't the easiest. Remember, we'll also remind all our viewers that, yes, in the gym, you see all of them, they're quite fit. They have those gym bodies. They go to the gym often to stay in shape because of their acting careers. But cricketing fitness is something different. And especially throwing. Throwing itself is such an art. It's so different that it does take time for the body to adjust as well to get it right. Fahmaan just catching his breath. He's run like a madman, really. So it was expected. I was just waiting for that time when he would just stop, take a bit of a breather. He definitely needed that one. Tariq Sheikh warming up on the boundary. Someone just walking past the side screen. A nice stroll over there. As a great Indian captain once said, garden mein ghumne ka nahi. That's pumped down the ground, over the fielder, onto the roller. What a hit by Fahmaan.
The captain's happy. Good time for him to make a comeback into the squad. And what an innings by Fahmaan. The moment the captaincy role was taken away from him, there was no pressure. And back to his natural cricket. Let me remind you, he came to open the innings. He has been there right from the word go. That has been played well. Right off the long on player towards the cow corner. That brings up the 100 for Jaipur Royals.
And just look at the way Fahmaan has played that one, because Ronak coming in from round the wicket, it was just a bit outside the off stump, stayed low. He's on 49 at the moment. You still have a run left, Fahmaan, if you want to celebrate. One more run left. Possibly someone's told him that it's already his half century. Don't celebrate just yet. Oh, that's right back at the bowler. He's actually reacted very well to get a hand on that one. 2 runs. It's his half century now. Fahmaan Khan, it's been a very good contribution by him today. Has kept this lineup going. And at the end of 9 overs, 103 for 3.
Patil.
Samir Kochhar opened the innings with Fahmaan Khan today. Got a good platform, made 20 of 13. Fahmaan Khan still going on, just finished his half century. It's a great effort by him. Small little partnership between Fahmaan and Mayur. Now Ketan has joined Fahmaan and he's also scoring big. The last ball of the previous over. Fahmaan had celebrated his half century when he was on 49. Imagine what would have happened if this catch would have been taken. But that was a good effort by Ronak. Saved a couple of runs and Fahmaan is on 51.
I guess the ball would have caught him more than him catching the ball, really, because these chances really stick in your hand. But good on Ronak. He was trying to take evasive action. A lot of the times when the ball is coming in at you after you've delivered, it's not easy. So one of the first things that a bowler thinks is to take protective action. And it's the right thing to do. You don't want to get injured. We don't want to see that on the field of play. And if the ball sticks, that's fine. Having said that, what an innings by Fahmaan. The right amount of aggression, the perfect amount of running may have resulted in 1 run out as well. But 51 of 27 at a very good strike rate, nearly 190, 3 sixes. And with an over to go, it's going to be Siddharth. This will be interesting with the left armour coming in, Savi.
Went for 11 runs in his first over. It's going to be Ketan on strike. Will he give strike to Fahmaan? He tries to go for a big one. Long on coming under it. Makes a mess of it. And the batters will come back for 2 runs. That was an easy catch, Nishad.
Well, the Mumbai Aces must have had a lot of bread and butter for breakfast. But remember to wash your hands before coming onto the field of play. Just have had butterfingers today, really, in the field. A dropped catch there, a few misfields as well. That's edged, goes over the wicket keeper, and that'll go past the boundary. A little bit lucky, but Fahmaan, the kind of innings that he's played, deserves all that luck. I beg your pardon, it's Ketan, in fact. We were talking about 111, 112. Savi, they're going to get a lot more than that if they maximize on these 4 deliveries remaining.
It's 130 is what they had scored in the first match, which was defended well. They would love to go close to that number. That's good comeback by Siddharth. Ketan was trying to shuffle a little. He followed him. But once again, good running between the wicket. 2 runs resulted.
Savi, may I remind you, it's Nelson. 1 foot off the ground, please.
You just have to be together, Nishad, and we see the Nelson figure almost every day. 3 balls to go. That has been picked up well, and it's going to be 6 runs. In fact, it bounced right before the boundary ropes. But what an over this is turning out to be for Jaipur Royals and Ketan.
Just having a look at the umpire, whether he signaled a 4. Yes, it's confirmation. Just had a look at the umpire signal from a window here in the commentary box. He signaled a 4. So 115 now, you cross the 120 barrier. It's kind of like moving past a psychological mark really, Savi, because then that's 12 runs and over required for the Mumbai Aces.
Play towards the long off this time. Abhishek Verma fields well. Once again, great running between the wicket. Fahmaan Khan was at the danger end. He had decided that he's going to come back for the second. Ketan was halfway there. Had Abhishek Verma thrown towards the keeper's end, this would have been a wicket, but 2 runs once again.
The umpire's just having a look at that. He's asked for the television replay. But let's also tell our viewers that Fahmaan is lying flat on the ground. Well, that amount of running, the number of 2s he's run will obviously have an impact. Let's see whether he's made it this time. Oh, he's well home. Nearly past the stumps. Phenomenal with his running today. Last ball to go. Also a bit of an update for our viewers. They also want to check whether there was a short run at the other end. So Fahmaan was running in towards the wicket keeper during the first run. We are going to have a look at both the ends, in fact.
That was played by Ketan. Fahmaan had taken a head start. He's fine here. We'll have to check the other end where Ketan was finishing the run.
Just queuing the replay for when Ketan reached the non-striker's end while completing the first run. Here it is. Oh, that isn't... May have just got a bit of it past the line.
Okay, run.
Yeah, not only it is 2 runs, Fahmaan will also be safe at the non-striking end. 14 runs coming off this last over so far, with 1 ball to go. Ketan has faced all the balls. The confidence that Fahmaan had shown on him, can he capitalize on that on this last ball? Gets the top edge. Once again, there will be a chance to run 2 runs. So the inning of Jaipur Royals ending at 119 for 3. This has been a great effort by Fahmaan Khan, who scored a brilliant half century, supported well by Ketan, who scored 24 of just 10 balls.
Yes, they have truly maximized the last few overs. They were around 60 at the end of 6 overs, which means they have nearly doubled that in the last 4. Which means that the Mumbai Aces will have to score at 2 runs a ball with 120 needed off the 10 overs. But Fahmaan, it's been a performance, really a good team performance. He's run hard, not only his own runs, but also for his teammates. Got the boundaries when required. It isn't only about scoring those boundaries, but also running those runs. And that's exactly what Fahmaan has done today. Most of his teammates matched up. There was 1 run out though, but you can see the appreciation from the Jaipur Royals. They know how important this innings has been.
Yes, look at the happiness in the camp. Fahmaan Khan got a start in the first 2 matches, could not capitalize on that. Today, he maximized on that opportunity, scored 51 runs. Now it's up to Mumbai Aces. and their batters, if they pull off this run chase, they can open their accounts on the points table, and it is a much needed win. Let me remind you, every team is going to play 5 matches in their league stage, playing against each and every team in the ACB. The top 4 teams after the end of the league stage will get into the playoffs. They have made a few changes, Nishad, in their side today. So there will be a lot of changes in the batting order. Regular opener Siddhant Mule not playing today.
And in his place, one would expect Madhav Devchake to open the batting. A very good player. Used to play a lot of club cricket here in Mumbai as well, and we've seen him in different tournaments. But we'll come to the Mumbai Aces innings later and discuss more in depth about their batting lineup. But first, let's reflect on what the Jaipur Royals were able to do. It was great to have Samir Kochhar in today. He got 20, and it was a good start with him and Fahmaan opening the batting. But Fahmaan batting right through with an innings of 51. Mayur Mehta also with a good little contribution of 16 of 8. And then Ketan just putting the icing on the cake towards the end.
After opening the batting, Fahmaan Khan faced just 27 balls, so you can imagine how much did he run for the other batters. There was also an occasion where they ended up running 4 runs, and 119 for 3 is what Jaipur Royals have made. Okay, so Mikhail Veswani is near the pitch. He's going to interview someone. Let's head to him.
Thank you, gentlemen. What an innings. We all were in queue watching this wonderful innings by Fahmaan Khan. A brilliant 50. Fahmaan, it was just a matter of time before this big one was loading.
Very true, very true. Thank you so much, Mikhail. I think after yesterday's match, the boys needed some motivation and I needed motivation myself. I honestly took it upon myself to give the boys something to cheer for and to play for. I'm glad this innings came. I think it just helps you grow into the tournament. And running between the wickets was such a big task on this because it's too hot. But yeah, I'm glad I did this innings.
51 and 27, 3 sixes, 4-4, the strike rate of 189. We'll get to that score, but are you wearing shoes or roller skates? First tell me that. The way you ran, you put your batters under pressure as well. What a fine athlete you are.
Yeah, it is important. I've always believed this from my childhood when I used to play cricket. I remember winning matches by running runs. It puts a lot of pressure on the opposition's field. They did. People start to fumble. Overthrows come along.
True.
And I think it just helps build momentum for our batting.
Yes, we saw that. Great awareness and alertness there. Every time you were trying to steal another run, put the pressure on the field. Two good partnerships, 48 with Mayur and now with Ketan, 39 in like 14 deliveries. It really means a lot. But so important, one man carries his bat till the end like you.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, it is important to carry the innings. I think even if it's a T10, it's important that one batsman bats through the innings. That's what didn't happen yesterday for us. And today it came around, and I think it worked well for us. And now it's up to us to defend this, and I'm sure our boys are capable of doing that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We've just dragged him. The moment he walked back, he's got his pads on. He's got the bat and gloves in hand. So I know you're catching up on your breath, but thank you for giving us your time. And we all really enjoyed and were impressed by this innings.
Thank you, Miguel. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Fahmaan Khan did 51 and 27. What an innings he played today. We'll have a quick perspective from the Mumbai Aces as well. We heard what Fahmaan from Jaipur Royals had to say. We'll call upon Manoj Verma as well. Manoj Verma.
Hi.
Hello, sir. Very well bowled. That first over to Samir Kochhar, you did something different. A lot of stunt and a lot of action in your life, but today you kept it simple.
I like to be always action man in my life because, life should keep moving. And age doesn't matter, but, the game is matter, the spirit what you play. That is very important.
Yeah, we were in commentary and I was speaking to Nishad Paivedya and he said there's some aura about you with the cap and with the long locks. You come on to bowl and you create your own story out there every now and then with the ball.
It is just a fascinating, fascinating for the cricket. I'm very much addicted to cricket, I was shooting in Dharamshala and then I came here for the game. So that's my passion and, you should know what you're doing, that's important.
हाँ जी कहते एक जुनून और जज्बा चाहिए होता है. For a sport like cricket, I fairly understand. But what do you make of the surface? 119 Mumbai Aces को एक जीत चाहिए अभी. क्या लगता है?
Definitely our batsmen are good and our coach Rohit Kharab and Sharad Kelkar sir, the captain, we have very good strategy and we're going to chase this easily. And we have a very positive attitude. That's game what we play always.
Right, बहुत मजा आया आपको देख के bowling करते हुए. You kept it simple in the width of the stump, slow through the air, और एक wicket भी मिला. Good luck with the chase and nice talking to you.
Yeah, the T10 and T20 is anybody's game.
Absolutely.
So you have to, your one ball is very important.
हाँ जी.
You can't make that at 1 over.
Absolutely.
Every ball is important.
Every ball is an event. Manoj Verma says, thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Good luck in the chase. Yeah, it's a very, very intense and interesting chase that's loading over here. Mumbai Aces need 120. It's back to the commentators.
Manohar Verma is very optimistic, and they should be optimistic because Mumbai Aces need to get off the mark. Why were we talking to Manohar Verma? Because of this. He conceded only 19 runs in his 2 overs. It was only because of the last 2 deliveries where he conceded runs where the figures just got a little bit spoiled, but he got 1 wicket as well. But Savi, it was an innings that was led by Fahmaan Khan's contribution. Mumbai Aces bowlers didn't do too badly, but the fielding possibly let them down.
Absolutely, must have leaked at least 15-20 runs because of that fielding effort, Mumbai Aces. Jaipur Royals were put into bat first after Sharat Kelkar won the toss. A couple of changes in both the sides. Samir Kochhar coming back, the regular captain of Jaipur Royals. He started off with a boundary. There was spin from both the ends for Mumbai Aces, and Samir Kochhar was in a mood to hit big today. Played some handsome shots all across the ground. Fahmaan Khan took his time. He got some time to set his eyes, and this was the over of Manohar Verma that took the wicket of Samir Kochhar off an extremely slow ball. And then came Mayur Mehta. By then, Fahmaan Khan got the freedom to play those big shots. Swung his bat and missed his bat also at one point of time. But what great effort, especially in the running between the wickets. This was the last over of Manohar Verma. The last 2 balls that Nishad was talking about went for a couple of boundaries. And then Mayur Mehta showing his range of shots. The catching was ordinary. This is the drop catch by one of the safest fielders of Mumbai Aces, Abhishek Verma. His over went for a lot of runs. There was a lot of spin that was used by Mumbai Aces, but Fahmaan Khan, once his eyes were set, showed how capable batter he is. This was the wicket of Mayur Mehta. A good catch, one rare good catch by Mumbai Aces. And then came a lot of runs by running between the wicket. Some lucky shots there. And this is the last over played by Ketan. Single-handedly, he took on Siddharth and led the team to 119. Now, Mumbai Aces, if they want to open their account and not lose 3 matches on the trot, they are going to play really well. They will have to play really well. 120 is what they need in 60 balls. Required run rate of 12 runs. How will Sharat Kelkar and the camp do in front of Samir Kochhar's team? We'll take a short break. On the other side, it is going to be the run chase. Welcome back. It is the time for the run chase for Mumbai Aces. 120 is what they need if they want to grab 2 points, the first 2 points in ACB Season 6. As expected, there was going to be a change in the batting order of Mumbai Aces. No change here. It's going to be Maitrik Thakkar, who got a decent start yesterday. Joining him is going to be Abhishek Verma. Was handling the middle order in the first 2 matches. Made some good contributions with the bat. Has got the chance to maximize in the power play overs as well. And in the commentary box, Nishat P. Vaidya joins us.
Mehta Thakkar opening the batting alongside Abhishek Verma. Interesting combination. One would have expected Madhav Devchake to open, but Abhishek Verma also a good choice. Tajinder with the first ball. That will be wide. Maitrik really tried to go after that one. Now, one of the rare occasions where we are actually seeing left versus left. We haven't seen a lot of that in the ACB, although there have been a few left armers. Tajinder didn't play the last match. Tall left armer gets that extra bit of bounce as well. This time it's better. He drives it straight towards mid-off. Tajinder had a decent start to the tournament in the first match. It was against, of course, the Chennai Marvels. That's played on the rise, but there's a sweeper. A bit of a misfield by Dilzan. That's not what you expect from the jaunty roads of the Actors Cricket Bash, really.
No worry, Diljan.
Conceded 2 runs.
It is not easy in these conditions. He is apologetic. He set high standards for himself, Tajinder, Dilshan. What a shot. Handsome shot by Maitrik Thakkar, and this is the first 6 of Mumbai Aces.
Someone just outside our commentary box shouted, "Short hair boy." Once again, appreciating the beauty of that lofted shot over mid-off. The fielder was inside the circle. There was no risk, but he connected beautifully. That's gone past the advertising hoarding as well. So a good start here for Maitrik, a confident start. He's timing it well. That's exactly what the Mumbai Aces need to get a win here. It's also a bit of bragging rights. Remember, we had quite a bit of banter between Samir and Sharad. Gets it off the bottom of the bat. No run there. So, actually, Samir was playing for the Mumbai Aces last year, and they had a year to forget. Samir actually got 2 first ballers last year, and then he only managed 1 boundary in the entire tournament, but a good start with him today. He's got a team of his own now, playing against his former unit.
Another shot lofted by Maitrik Thakkar. Another sixer. This is what he's capable of doing. You will not see a lot of bat lift in the shots of Maitrik Thakkar. Just pure timing.
Beautiful timing. Well, I've got a question. Which was the better shot? It's so difficult to pick either, really. Both class written all over them. With 2 sixes in the first over, it's been a real confident start by Maitrik. Pressure on Tajinder almost immediately. Just waiting for the ball. I think it's just gotten into a bit of a sand pit. It will be returned soon. Now, one of the things is that Samir is, of course, so vastly experienced on the cricketing circuit in terms of all the tournaments that are played by actors and celebrities. Knows his game very well. I'm sure he would have had a couple of tips for his left armour as well. Last ball to come.
That's a good comeback by Tajinder. pulled his length a little bit. One run nevertheless. At the end of first over, it's a great start by Mumbai Aces, 16 without loss.
Helmet, helmet. हाँ चीमा तारिक लेके आ जाओ ग्लासेस अंदर आओ कम इन
Mumbai Aces made a few changes in their side today. We see Abhishek Verma opening the batting with Maitrik Thakkar. Madhav Devshake, as Nishad mentioned, is a great batter. We can expect him to come at number 3 or number 4. Sharath Kelkar likes to keep his batting position a little fluid. Comes into bat whenever the team requires big runs. Maitrik started really well. Faced all the 6 balls in the first over. Took a single of the last ball. So he's going to be on strike for the second over. And Mayur Mehta is going to bring the second over. And Abhishek Verma patiently waiting at the non-striking end currently.
And Mayur is coming on from over the wicket. Now bowling to the left-hander, one would expect that he would go round the wicket really. He still has got time to change that. One of the things that Mayur has really worked on is his bowling action as well. And I've seen him getting just better. Earlier, Mikhail spoke about the fact that he's also seen him getting fitter as well. Now, that's a good thing. And what has been impressive from Mayur this year is batting is looking a lot more consistent. Well, anyways, he's coming on to bowl now. That's outside the off stump. That's a wide. In fact, leg stump, sorry. It's outside the leg. It's a wide. Wait. It's what's happened there? The umpire has just withdrawn the signal.
शाबाश यार लड़कों आवाज रखेंगे मयूर
Yeah, he gave a wide signal first. And then he revoked that decision. Now coming round the wicket. Mayur got some width, tried to cut it but could not clear the infield.
Well, it looks like sometimes when the umpire may have gotten something wrong, you also look at the square leg umpire, because sometimes the square leg umpire may pick a sound, even if it's come off the pad or bat, and then you just have a quick look there as well. This is down the leg side. This time it's wide. This time, no complaints from Mayur. He knows it's wide. So, Savi, let's have a look at that once again. He was first appealing and may have just looked at the square leg umpire, who then must have conveyed there's the look at the square leg umpire, and the square leg umpire told him, hang on, there's a bit of a sound, it may have come off the pad, which is why the umpire withdrew the signal. So that's good umpiring. Even the umpires work as a team that way.
Absolutely, he realized his mistake and immediately revoked the decision. So now Abhishek Verma. That was good umpiring there. It's really hot and it is not at all easy even for the umpires to stand there for hours. Abhishek Verma is going to face the first ball. Played with soft hands and he'll be off the mark.
Good one by Abhishek, just placing it and taking a run. Maitrik is hitting the ball really well. Try and maximize on that. These are the last 3 balls of the mandatory power play. Some stage is going to charge. And he gets to the pitch of the ball, lofts it straight to long off. He found the man perfectly. And Mumbai Aces lose their first wicket. Maitrik, who was hitting it very well, just tried to repeat the same shot, but this time straight to the man on the boundary.
Mayur had hit 2 sixes in that same area. And this was good captaincy by Samir Kochhar. He placed a long off for this exact same shot. Mayur Mehta bowling in with a slightly full and Garvit Soni with an easy catch. And finally, Mumbai Aces losing their first wicket. Maitrik Thakkar made 15. Aces are 19 for 1.
In order to maintain that left-right combination, Siddharth Sharma has walked out to bat at number 3. Just lost the wicket of Maitrik Thakkar, who started brilliantly, really. A tall man had also bowled earlier during the Jaipur Royals innings. Well, no footwork there. Has just played that with a straight bat. This will be interesting. You tend to bring out your own style. We saw that from Abhilash yesterday, but this was the wicket.
Maitrik Thakkar, he had played shots in that area, gotten results, but this time straight to the field. Another wicket by Mayur Mehta. What a ball. We saw there was no footwork in the previous shot by Siddharth. This time he tried to make room and cut it. Completely missed it, and Mayur Mehta with what an over. 3 runs conceded and taken 2 wickets.
Wasn't the ball to play that shot, really. And it wasn't the length as well. Siddharth Sharma was promoted to number 3, and that hasn't worked. Now, this will give us a better perspective as to what happened. He was waiting for the ball, went on to the back foot, hit the top of off. So Siddharth Sharma walks off without troubling the scorers, and Mumbai Aces now losing 2 in this wicket, in this over. It's 19 runs for them.
Now Sharad Kelkar walks in. They tried to maintain that left-hand, right-hand combination. Promoted Siddharth Sharma, who did not trouble the scorers at all. Sharad Kelkar has come in early today. When he walked into bat yesterday, Maitrik was still there. And they could string together a nice partnership. Now there's going to be Sharad Kelkar alongside Abhishek Verma, who has played just 1 ball so far in those power play overs. So good opportunity for Jaipur Royals to take a few more wickets, apply pressure on Mumbai Aces, and take a step ahead and get 2 more points. Mumbai Aces looking for their first win. They need a partnership between Abhishek and Sharad now. It's Ahmer now for the 3rd over. That has been played really well by Abhishek Verma. 1 bounce and a boundary.
Absolute class, really, from Abhishek Verma, and that's what he's known for. Just with his stance and the way he moves at the crease, you know that he's a technically correct batter. And this one lofted over point, nearly carried all the way there. A welcome for Ahmer. Ahmer going a little bit full, but we've seen in the previous 2 matches he's a lot more effective when he's a little bit back of a length.
Well, that's a good comeback. pulled his length just as Nishad was talking about it, got an extra bounce as well here. Abhishek tried to just give it some direction, completely missed it.
There's something about him off that length which makes him a little bit awkward to play. And that's what he has to focus on. Don't go full hammer, just bowl what you did earlier, what you've done in the first two matches and what you did of the previous ball. He tried the same thing, but this time was a little bit fuller. He's pulled it across towards mid-wicket for 4. So Abhishek Verma just getting a bit of a move on. And he's got to take a lot more responsibility now that the Mumbai Aces have lost 2.
Not so much long with the length here. The line was slightly more towards the leg stump, and just before this ball, Nishad Ahmer had called that fielder inside the circle. And that's what Abhishek noticed. Got the boundary. This is better. But it's equally a good shot by Abhishek as well for a single.
Siddharth Sharma was promoted to number 3. No foot movement there. Just trying to go off the back foot. Waft his bat at it. Middle stump knocked off. Mayur getting his second wicket. In order to maintain that left-right combination, they did it. Nevertheless, Sharat Kelkar to face his first ball. Awkwardly tries to pull it towards mid-wicket. It'll only be a single. He'll open his account. Sharat has actually looked good with the bat. In the last match, he got 24 of 12. And in the previous match as well, he finished the innings very well with a couple of boundaries. Has looked in good touch. But today, what will make him the happiest is taking his team over the line.
Almost did it yesterday. The match went into the super over, but he can hit the big shot, Sharat Kelkar. Important for him to stay till the end. That has been cut. There is a fielder there. But the ball will go past him for another boundary. So 3 boundaries in this over. This is good batting by Abhishek Verma. At the end of 3, it's 33 for 2.
Mumbai Aces were actually off to a good start with Mehta Thakkar getting those 2 sixes in the first over. Going for a third in the second over, he found the man at long off. And then Siddharth Sharma promoted to number 3. Off the back foot, tried to cut a delivery but was bowled. Now it's up to Abhishek Verma and Sharat Kelkar. Abhishek had walked out to open today. A few changes in the Mumbai Aces lineup. We will see some of the other batters later. Possibly someone like a Madhav Devchakke. One keeps mentioning him. But the previous over was a very good one for the Mumbai Aces. Having lost 2 wickets in the second over, coming into that, Abhishek really imposed himself well on Ahmer. And that finish was really good.
Yes, this time he was ready for Ahmer to bowl a short of length delivery. Had good awareness of the field and placed it exactly where the gap was. He's gotten the start. Can he capitalize on that? For now, it's going to be Sharat Kelkar. And it's a good thing for Jaipur Royals that they have continued with Mayur Mehta, who had taken 2 wickets in his first over and had conceded just 3 runs. Mayur to Sharat. Short of length. Pulled well in the gap. That's the first boundary for Sharat Kelkar.
There was an air of inevitability about that boundary really, because once Sharat had connected, he didn't move. He knew where it was going and just stood there, walked down the track just to punch the gloves of his partner. Past the square leg umpire, no protection there. You set the field. You can still make a change if you like. Just looking from our window, I can see that he's placed Dilzan there in the deep at a deep backward square leg.
Kept it grounded this time, Sharad Kelkar. His eyes must have lit up. Wanted to go up straight, but it will be a single. Playing as per the situation currently. Mayur Mehta, it was a great first over for him. It was a rare bat delivery, the first one short of length. You talked about his fitness, talked about his impact for the team. Nishad, one of the best all-rounders in ACB. And Abhishek knows that he cannot take those extra risks against Mayur Mehta. That's a sign of a good batter. We saw Mudassir Bhati also. Mudassir Bhatt, when he played a blinder of an innings yesterday, he was ready to give respect to the good deliveries.
Was on the front foot, has driven that towards the deeper. Bit of a fumble. And it'll only be a single though for the Mumbai Aces, and who knows? Savi, this could turn out to be the difference because Jaipur Royals were actually pushing for 2 for shots like that. But Mumbai Aces settling for the single. But yes, in a format like T10, sometimes if you maximize on those boundaries, then obviously you'll make up for that. Sharad tries to give that an almighty whack, misses it completely. Good work by Mayur, tossed it up just outside the off stump.
And for Mumbai Aces, they are also allowed Jaipur Royals to run those extra runs. There was a lot of misfields, and that's one area where Jaipur has done well. Last ball of Mayur's spell. And Sharad won't take any risk. It will be just a single to end his over. 4 overs gone, 40 for 2.
Mayur Mehta is done and he's bowled an exceptional spell in these conditions, getting 2 for 10 in 2 overs. Both the wickets to his name. So Mumbai Aces moving along at 10 runs and over. This is going to be crucial now. Very critical for Krunal Patil to deliver for the Jaipur Royals. Remember, he just is a natural wicket taker. A very tenacious character. Puts in a lot of heart into his bowling. Was the bowler of the tournament last year. Was actually a trump card for the Delhi Titans when they turned their season around.
And this is the phase where Samir Kochhar has brought him in because he's in need of wickets. He knows that once he takes the wickets of Sharad Kelkar, he can apply some pressure with some changes in the squad done by Mumbai Aces. There is not a lot of experienced batters in that squad currently.
Keep dots, keep dots.
Nice spread field for Krunal. Protection square of the wicket. He has a lot of variations.
Chalo, Patil. Keep dots, man.
That's a good start. Abhishek pushes Sharad for a single, will get it. The wicketkeeper didn't collect it cleanly. It was actually a good ball by Krunal to start. It was only due to the wicketkeeper's mistake that that run was conceded. This will be a good contest now. That's what Krunal does really. He changes his pace. Now, let's see how Abhishek takes him on. Abhishek has played Mayur well so far. Now, this will be a different ask.
Patil, go, Patil. Dot ball boy.
And there will be slightly different field for Abhishek Verma. Krunal coming with an angle, but this is a good shot by Abhishek. The moment that fielder was taken away, saw that gap, got into the position and placed it well.
Well, this contest could really shape up the entire match for Mumbai Aces. Very good adjustment by Abhishek to place it. Knew that there was no one behind square on the leg side. He's just guided that. The boundaries are coming regularly for the Mumbai Aces. A good comeback by Krunal. Just look at the trajectory of the delivery. He just managed to get that to drift in towards the batter. Picked up 2 wickets yesterday, had given Jaipur Royals a glimmer of hope.
Stepped out, did not get the elevation. There is a long on. It will be just a single.
Well, one of the things that Krunal does, apart from those Marathi plays, etc., he's also a lot into miming. So where you have got to be really silent and it's your action that speaks for everything. The action speaks for everything this time as well, as Krunal hits the leg stump to send Sharad back. Doesn't take long for him to strike. He's ever so consistent in the Actors Cricket Bash.
A natural wicket taker, as you had said, Nishad, and he has taken a big wicket of Sharad Kelkar. Tried to go on the onside. There was no connection whatsoever. And the leg stump went for a walk. Sharad Kelkar made just 7 runs. Mumbai Aces losing their second wicket.
Well, Jaipur Royals may just be inching back. In fact, one would say they might just have their nose ahead, considering that they have already seen the back of Maitrik and Sharad. Abhishek Verma is still out there. Rakesh Yadav has now walked out to bat. They still have Madhav Devchake waiting, who's yet to play in this tournament or yet to bat in this tournament. There he is.
Dot ball, Patil, dot ball.
Rakesh Yadav.
Dot ball, Tariq bhai. Ek sir, last. Tariq bhai barabar. Yes, that's it. Chota karo.
Well, yesterday Rakesh Yadav had smashed his first ball for 6. Savi and gotten off to a great start. This time it's a conventional nudge towards mid-wicket to get off the mark.
And with that, he ends the over with a single. He will be on strike, Rakesh.
तारिक स्क्वायर लेग हो जाना खेलने की चीज बस वो फाइन लेग उसको लेके पीछे ओके 5 में 47 7 से पहले ले सकते हो 3 से 7 स्क्वायर लेग या डीप फाइन लेग स्क्वायर लेग या मिड विकेट कर भी आ रहा क्या डन भाई
Well, Rakesh Yadav has got a thing or two to do today. And with Mumbai Aces losing 3 wickets, although Abhishek is shouldering the responsibility, the others also will have to contribute. And we've got Raka in the middle, and we've got Mikhail here in the comm box. Welcome back.
Thank you, Nishad. Good afternoon, rather good morning to all of viewers. Powerfully struck. Has hit that towards the extra cover region, Raka. Quite a few nicknames that have a good ring to them, right, Nishad?
Well, once we called him Raka, and while introducing you, I almost called you Mika.
Trust Nishad Pai Vaidya to keep coming out with these creative terminologies, not just with cricket but also with names. Nitish Sharma with the ball in hand. In the balance, just that Mumbai Aces have lost that extra wicket. Top three back in the dugout. Sharad Kelkar walking back in the last over. Yeah, someone will have to play a long innings, and that's why we've seen most teams that succeed have that one batter batting right from the start till the end. We saw with Ribhu yesterday, and then Charandeep came through. Today we saw Fahmaan Khan. Each time your top order batter between 1, 2 and 3, Nishad, perform, and that's when the success story begins.
But now possibly Mumbai Aces falling behind the 8 ball really. Taking the pace off the delivery outside the off stump. Raka is the kind of a batter who really goes hard at the delivery, which is why changing his pace. Good bowling by Nitish.
Yeah, good bowling. Seen it come in very handy, these slow deliveries, his change off. The required rate now, 16. Going at a little under 9. Abhishek Verma has looked good, 21 and 12. Cries of catch it. Someone needs to go for it long off. Will collect it on the bounce. Krunal there. I always felt had he put in a quicker run and a sprint and a better effort, he could have converted that into a catching opportunity.
Well, the 50 is up for the Mumbai Aces. The required rate has risen to 16 and over. Remember, at a similar stage, Mikhail, when it was 6 overs, Jaipur Royals were around 60. They nearly doubled that score in the last 4. Swings that towards mid-wicket. Will be fielded by Dilzan on the boundary. Dependable as always. Dilzan would like to say, "Main hoon na."
Yeah, he put heart and soul in that effort of his. He's been doing the hard yards at the boundary ropes, and this time he's finally got to just give a glimpse of his fielding in the deep.
Well, we saw him play last year for the Ahmedabad Lions. Tell you what, he didn't bat even once. He only fielded. And that's the end of the over. Pressure is building on the Mumbai Aces. It's 52 for 3 and 6. Next up, we've got the Chennai Marvels taking on the Chandigarh Mavericks. That's going to be a great contest. Chennai Marvels coming off a great victory yesterday in the evening match. And then we, of course, know what Chandigarh Mavericks have dished out in the first 2 matches. A convincing performance followed by a super over victory. But yesterday's victory would have really changed the Chennai Marvels in a sense that their mindset would be better.
Oh yes, they are a good side. I called it the marvelous performance by the Marvels. That's because they did well to put the runs on the board. In fact, they chased down quite a decent total. They do have a lot of quality in their batting ranks, and the boys in yellow came good. Can the boys in blue come good, Nishad? That's the big question. This loss today will mean that their aspirations and hopes of making it to the top 4 will just about diminish.
Yes, it will be very difficult. Then they will have to do something that Delhi Titans did last year. Delhi Titans just bounced back out of nowhere in the last couple of group matches and then stormed to a victory in the tournament. But Mumbai Aces just not able to get that formula right. There have been a few passages of play where they have looked good. But also you've got to say, Mikhail, that when you've looked at the Mumbai Aces today in the field in particular, And as one of the great players had once said, that the fielding really reflects the character or the mindset of a side. And just the way they committed those errors in the field today, it looked like it is a team that doesn't have the same confidence that a winning side would.
And that's why when you talk about the winning confidence, the approach, kind of discipline, and the fielding standards, Delhi Titans stands out. I had a chat with Abhishek Kapoor yesterday. He said, we are all about professionalism in every department. We don't want to lack in any department. That's why, as a captain, sometimes I'm hard on the fielders and I'm a hard taskmaster. Taj with the ball. That's been drilled. That beats the fielder at mid-off. That's going to be 4. That's a good strike. They'll need more of it. Mumbai Aces and Rakesh Yadav will have to get going.
Something to cheer for the Mumbai Aces. It was in the slot with the mid-off in the circle. He placed it very well past Mayur Mehta for 4. They'd hope that it gets Rakesh Yadav going. Well, he's hit that in the air. Is there someone getting underneath? Doesn't matter. That's gone past the boundary. So 10 runs of the first 2 balls. Mumbai Aces, they really needed that injection of life in this innings.
Yeah, Raka's turning it on in the slot. That's very good meaty connection. That went a long way. A good start to this over. If they can capitalize and make it a 20-run over, they'll come back in the contest. At the moment, they're playing catch-up. Yeah, back of the length, just dragging it a little back. Nice frame does Taj have for a left-arm seamer, Nishad.
Absolutely, and actually, he should just be a little bit on a back of a length or just on a length, because if he's full, then as we saw, Abhishek has in fact, Rakesh has capitalized. Tajinder with his height can get that awkward bounce as well. As you just mentioned, with that frame, it's a better length, but that's been hit away towards mid-wicket. Didn't connect it as well as he would have liked. Will only be, in fact, they've run across for 2. He thought that they'd settle in for a single, but it's a longer boundary. So 12 runs already. They need to get 17 and over, which means 5 of the next 2 to match the rate.
What they're doing now is what Jaipur Royals did with Fahmaan Khan in the middle. Run quick, run fast, convert the ones into 2s. Oh, that's been given wide. All right then. It's turning out to be a good over here for Mumbai Aces.
Well bowled.
Nishad, you've been covering ACB for a while now. All friends, everybody knows Nishad Pai Vaidya on the ground.
Yeah, we had a great time during ACB 2024, and ahead of the 2024 season, I also hosted the draft. Steps down, has lofted it. Mayur getting underneath, and he's dropped it. Oh my word! How many drop catches have we seen today?
No worry, Mayur. No worry, Subhash Mayur.
Again, another safe pair of hands. Mayur Mehta making a mistake.
The reason why Mayur Mehta is at long off is because the captain wants his best fielders in catching positions. He did well to come underneath it, maintained a solid base, pops in, pops out. Yeah, he's just a bit livid with himself. Nicely fielded off his own bowling. A dot to end the over. Otherwise, it's been a good one with 15 coming off it. 7 gone, 67 for 3.
This is where the match stands at the moment, Mikhail. With 119, Jaipur Royals set a good target for the Mumbai Aces. Mumbai Aces were off the blocks very quickly with Maitrik Thakkar. Then those wickets fell at regular intervals. But now with Rakesh Yadav just managing to attack, Abhishek Verma still there, they might still fancy their chances, although the required rate is mounting.
See, 53 of 18, I still believe in the T10 format. This is very gettable if your batters get going, especially when you have depth and you have quite a few batters left in the side. Well, this is how things began. Mehta Thakkar opened the innings with Abhishek Verma and in trademark fashion decided to use the long levers. He just enjoys playing down the ground. And the promotion for Abhishek Verma as well came in very handy. But one too many for him as he found the fielder this time around. Mayur Mehta takes a very good catch and long off. And then another wicket here. Mayur Mehta has been in the thick of things today with bat, ball and in the field. Sharath Kelkar came through and he hit a couple of lusty blows. But it was Abhishek Verma who looked impressive and is still batting there in the middle. Just picked the ball on the length as Sharath Kelkar just found the boundaries at consummate ease. One too many for him playing across the line. He lost his big stump. And this meant that was wicket number 3 going down. They've been playing catch-up here, Mumbai Aces, desperate for a win. And this was a drop catch. Mayur Mehta came underneath it only to put it down to give the batter life. Game very much on, but it's the Jaipur Royals who are having a royal outing this morning at the Air India Sports Club Cricket Ground on day 3, match number 7 of the ACB Season 6.
Testing conditions with the heat. When we were walking out there this morning for the toss, you could just feel the heat. It's been warmer than the previous 2 days. Yet to get that familiar breeze as well.
Yeah, it does get hot. That's because I was having a chat with Fahmaan Khan during the mid-innings and he was gasping for breath. You could sense that it was getting very hot, especially when you go down for the presentation of the mid-innings interview and you wait for it to start. You can feel the heat. Right, what's coming up? It's the Marvels taking on the Mavericks. CM versus CM. That's how I'll put it. Daksh Singh there. Good all-rounder in the side. Varun Badola in the background. He's not playing. Rohit Lamba, the all-rounder. Quite a character in the side. And some support as well. Day 3. And now just about getting into the business end. Anuj Khurana, the captain of the side, shared the mic with us on day 1 as commentator. But he's happy with the bat in hand.
And started the ACB 2026 with a 6 of the first ball that he faced. Abhishek smashes that towards mid-wicket, straight to Dilzan. There he is. We'd like to call him the Jaunty Rhodes of the Actors Cricket Bash.
You know it all, Nishad. You know who is an actor, you know who is a choreographer, you know who's a rapper, you know who does the stunts, and you also know who's the Jaunty Rhodes in ACB.
Well, he got the Catch of the Season award last year. It was a phenomenal running catch on the boundary. Rakesh goes square this time towards square leg and will find the boundary. Mumbai Aces chasing a huge total in terms of the run rate in these last 3 overs. Need a lot of those.
Yeah, they'll have to go after everything. There's no option left here for the boys in blue. Be it Raka or be it Abhishek. The writing is on the wall. No more dots. Not many singles or doubles. As many 4s and 6s. Their asking rate is 18. Not out of hand if you get a couple of 6s going, but yes, it's slowly drifting away. Oh, he's picked the bones out of this one. And that will go the distance, I reckon. That's a fine hit. Yeah, he's enjoying that onside region, particularly square of the wicket, and he's taken a liking to Nitisha as Rakesh Yadav.
Nearly got the Jaipur coach past the boundary when he hit that one. It went flat, and that just tells you the kind of connection he made. It's almost like a slog sweep. And you'll just see the Jaipur coach getting out of the way there. Now on to 78. They've already gotten 11 runs of the first 3. So the over has started well. When you're a batter, you want to start the over well. Otherwise, if you leave it for the last couple of deliveries, there's a lot more pressure. Now the onus is on the bowler to finish well.
Yeah, but as a batting side, you know, this is your target over. Having accumulated 11 in 3. That's much better.
A lot better. Nitish actually took the pace of that one and bowled it outside the off stump.
Quick chat here between Fahmaan Khan and Nitish. Calls for a change in the field. And there it is. Maybe deep point coming in. Long gone, deep mid wicket. So there's no fielder at deep backward square leg. Oh, this could be suicidal. Ah, this is curtains. He was unaware of where the ball was, Rakesh Yadav. Abhishek committed into the run, realizing that it was behind the stumps. A bit of a yes and no. And a lucky break here for the Jaipur Royals. They find wicket number 4. And Rakesh Yadav will have to depart.
Well, he was yorked by that one just outside the off stump. Didn't go anywhere. Suicidal run. The wicketkeeper does it very easily. So Mumbai Aces losing another wicket. The man who was potentially making a difference, Rakesh Yadav, is gone for 27.
Yeah, nice entertaining innings here by Rakesh Yadav, but he just lost sight of where the ball had gone after he played it. And a terrible run out. Ravinder Singh comes out to bat. And the message is clear for him. Ravinder, bring out the 6s. I'm afraid things are not looking good here for Mumbai Aces. But for the Jaipur Royals, it's been a good turnaround after a blip in that last game. Yeah, so good comeback here by Nitish. Went for 11 in the first 3. A dot and a wicket. They'll need an excellent finish here towards the back end. Will Jaipur Royals. They run the first run fast. They want the second run. Sent back. Single to end the over. 12 coming off it. Ravinder will keep strike. 8 gone. 79 for 4.
आ जाओ गाइस अंदर आओ उधर ही रहो रोल कम ऑन भाई क्या स्कोर है भाई स्पिनर है क्या लेफ्ट राउंड स्पिनर है स्पिनर हेलमेट दे दूं अंपायर को
There he is, the passionate, enterprising founder of the Actors Cricket Bash, Dilip Agarwal. Known him for a while. Great guy. Wonderful vibe. Always talking cricket. Always trying to make a difference with the sport and the knowledge around it. Yeah. Wonderful personality. Very good morning to you, Dilip. Meanwhile, the story so far. Put into bat, the Royals said thank you very much. They got 119 for 3 Fahmaan with his first 50 in season 6 of the ACB. But Ketan Gaikwad's unbeaten 24 in 10 turned out to be the clincher. Samir and Mayur as well got into double figures. A bit of a hustle here for the Mumbai Aces. They are playing catch-up. And they're slowly but surely falling apart in this chase. It's going to be spin. Ah, look at that for a strike. That's a powerful one. Only to find the field. Oh, he's lost it in the sun. He just completely lost it. That was Vinay Raul. The sun was staring into his eyes, and even Savi Srivastava will wonder how did he drop that. Good morning, Savi.
Good morning to you too, Mikhail. Mumbai Aces have started this over really well. Should have been a catch. First he lost the sight of the ball, then he tried to save his head. Goes for a big heave this time, but no connection whatsoever. 35 needed of 10. Ravinder is the new batter. Abhishek Verma had started well, but kept losing partners from the other end. In the absence of Siddhant Mule, Abhishek had come to open the batting with Mehta today. They need at least 2 big shots. It is not at all easy in front of Krunal. Steps out. There is a long on though. It will be Abhishek on strike.
Krunal has bowled well. So important to have that left arm spinner in a side, particularly in the shorter formats. Quite a weapon. That arm delivery comes in so handy. 34 and 9. This is it. Oh, he's missed it completely. Run out at the bowler's end. That's missed as well. And they'll go for the extra run. Sent back. Comedy of errors. I tell you what. Everyone's a bit animated there in the middle.
Abhishek was not expecting that first run. He was not expecting that second run either. This is what happened. Abhishek stepped out, got something on the bat. There was a stumping opportunity, completely missed. The throw to the non-striking end. There was an overthrow. Krunal was not at all happy. Ravinder was halfway through for the second run, but he was eventually sent back because Abhishek had overrun. Short ball, pulled it, did not get the middle, but it will be just a single. So this has been a good over by Krunal after getting hit for a 6 on the first ball. Still 32 needed of 7. Abhishek will have to go for it on this ball. Required run rate of 27. It is very difficult. They need a big hit almost every delivery. Here's the last ball of Krunal. Abhishek once again could not find the middle of his bat. It will be just a single. Abhishek will be on the strike for the last over, where Mumbai Aces need 31. It's 89 for 4.
राकेश एसएस वाला दे दे नया वाला कितना चाहिए स्कोर एसएस नया वाला 32 एक में कितना 31 चाहिए 31 इधर चाहिए इधर सीधा रोलर के पास तो राहुल भाई बोल के आना आप बोल के आना मुझे बोलेगा वर्मा को बोलना वर्मा को
89 for 4 Mumbai Aces. They require 31 of 6 of the last over. Scoring, chasing a total of 120. They need to hit at every ball. 5 sixes. It's not at all easy. Easier said than done. But Abhishek Verma has spent some time in the middle. For Jaipur Royals, the brief is very clear. 2 good balls and they will secure 2 points. Won their first match, lost the second one. This has been a good comeback. Mumbai, on the other hand, still looking for their first points. Where did they go wrong? They must be wondering. They started well. Mehta Thakkar had hit 2 sixes of the first over. Wickets fell regularly. And now Abhishek Verma will have to pull off something unimaginable. Can he hit 5 sixes? It's going to be Ahmer with the last over. First ball goes straight. Clears long off. We'll have to wait for umpire's signal. It is going to be 6 runs. So 1 out of 5 sixes required has been hit.
Yeah, he's raising hopes of an unlikely win here. Is Abhishek Verma. He's been the best batter on display in this chase here for the Mumbai Aces, and he's begun well. Make that 25 and 5. The pressure will always be on the batter here. One dot ball, and it could be all tailing away for the Mumbai Aces. Good start though. He's got a lot of height on this. Has he got the distance on it? We'll have to wait and watch. It's been put down. But they'll only fetch a single. Oh, he's denied the single. He wants to keep strike. He sends Ravinder back. 24 and 4. In fact, I believe they have run a single, so that'll make it 24 and 4. Corrections.
Ravinder took a start. Why did they not run 2 runs? It's up to Ravinder now. He goes for a big shot. It will be just a single. So now Ahmer will have to not ball a no ball, and it will be 2 points for Jaipur. Mumbai Aces will lose their 3rd match on the trot. There is good bowling by Jaipur Royals. The last 2 overs, they went for a plenty of runs, made sure that they put a good total. And now on the verge of victory. Inside edge, and it will be just a single.
Yeah, you mentioned they could be losing their 3rd game in a row, but they could also be losing qualification into the playoffs as well. Mumbai Aces have not been the side they would have liked to be in this competition. Happy man, there's Samir, Kochhar of the Jaipur Royals, came back into the side. Captain got 20 in 13, and the team's ending up on the winning side as well. Yeah, they've been disciplined. They've been good. Jaipur Royals.
That's a happy captain, Samir Kochhar. Came back into the side today. Jaipur Royals had posted just 74 runs in the previous match. And what a turnaround it has been. Last ball. We'll have to bowl that again. Mumbai Aces, they had an opportunity to start a flow of runs, flow of winning the matches to keep their qualification hopes alive. But now they will have to rely on other teams. And this dot ball will secure 2 points for Jaipur Royals. This has been a great performance by the team. A full team effort led by Fahmaan during the batting and very disciplined bowling to keep Mumbai away from the target. 99 for 4 is what Mumbai Aces managed to score, losing the match by 20 runs.
Samir Kochhar didn't come out to field, but he'll certainly come out to shake hands and congratulate his boys. Yeah, they are a happy bunch. They've got back to winning ways. They won 2 out of 3 matches now. They're helping their position in the points table. Captain gives the royal salute to the match officials. And now the embrace will also begin with the players who've done a very good job in the middle. Now the Jaipur Royals quite certainly have found that mojo. They got the runs with the bat. Good to see Fahmaan Khan getting that 50. He was getting off to starts. Krunal with the ball was impressive. Ketan with the bat in the end got the impetus. And this is a side that's peaking at the right time. You're looking at the back end now of ACB Season 6. Bring out the moves, bring out the gigs. That's because the Jaipur Royals win by 20 runs.
Combined effort, a team effort. Samir Kochhar coming back to the side. We'll hope to see him in the next 2 matches as well. And with the way Jaipur Royals are playing, couple of more victories and they will ensure qualification. For Mumbai Aces though, it has been disappointing. They got a chance yesterday, took the match into the super over, but they were unlucky there. Some extra runs and that resulted to another loss. They were a good start in this match during the run chase. Abhishek Verma carried his bat but did not get a lot of opportunities, faced not a lot of balls, as many as he would have expected to. For Jaipur Royals, They have made their path slightly easier. They will join Delhi and Chandigarh, securing 4 points. And this was the winning moment. Ravinder had to go for it. Big swing of the bat, completely missed. This was a good over by Ahmer after getting hit for a 6 on the very first ball. And Jaipur Royals feeling it, that they can make a difference this year. It's a new team led by Samir Kochhar, who just got a victory against his ex-team. They'll have to turn up once again tomorrow in the hope of 2 more points, but currently things look good. If you lose a match in the way they lost yesterday, it can be very disappointing. It can be a shift in the momentum. But Jaipur made sure that they make a comeback in a very crucial match. And now this unit will hope for repeating the same thing in the next 2 days.
Yeah, they get into a ring of happiness. The Jaipur Royals, a pep talk. They'll be egging themselves on for the next match as well. They'll be saying, we'll not get complacent here. We are not stopping over here. This is a resurgence and this is a comeback as well into the competition. They've been impressive today, the Jaipur Royals. They win by 20 runs and Mumbai Aces, I'm afraid, are now sliding away in this competition. Mayur Thakkar began well, a couple of towering sixes down the ground. Rakesh Yadav provided the entertainment. Abhishek Verma opened the innings, was unbeaten on 33 but never found support. And by the end of it, in the 10 overs, Mumbai Aces finished on 99 for 4. Yeah, it's been a forgetful 3 days here. Nothing has changed for them on Saturday, Sunday and this Monday. They'll only hope for a Super Tuesday when they come back tomorrow. A confirmation, the Jaipur Royals winning by 20 runs and the bowlers too stood up after a very impressive batting performance.
It's just the 5 bowlers used by Jaipur Royals. And this was a great effort where Tajinder Singh went for a lot of runs. But after that, it has been a good comeback. Mayur Mehta getting 2 wickets, gave away just 10 runs. 1 for 15 for Krunal Patil. He is a wicket taker. Ritesh Sharma also economical, 8.5 being his economy. But Mayur Mehta, really the pick of the bowlers. What a player he is for Jaipur Royals. A pure all-rounder. So Mumbai Aces, with a hope to chase 120, started really well. This was the first over by Tajinder where Mayur Thakkar displayed his technique. 2 identical shots. Difficult to decide which one was better, both yielding the same result. But then came Mayur Mehta, lured him into playing another one. There was a field change right before this ball. Siddharth was promoted up the order, but he could not make a difference. Then we saw a small little partnership between Abhishek and Sharad Kelkar. Sharad Kelkar always in the mood to hit big. Abhishek Verma displayed his technique, his timing. Sharad found the gap a couple of times. This was the first boundary ball that he was facing, but this tried to play it across, completely missed it. Rakesh gave a little bit of hope to the team, played some good shots, started with the right intention, but it was this phase of the match where Mumbai Aces could not accelerate, kept losing wickets. There were some good shots played by Abhishek, but at the end of the day, 120 was a target where you had to go big almost every over. Last over started well. Amar Khurshid was taken away for 6 runs on the first ball. A missed catch. Had this gone to a boundary, it would have been a different story. But then Ahmed knew how to bowl those dot balls, and this was the winning moment for Jaipur Royals, who now have 4 points. They will join Delhi and Chandigarh. Both the teams will get a chance to make it 6 out of 3. But this is turning out to be a very interesting league stage in Actors Cricket Bash. So this was the story. Jaipur Royals was sent in to bat first. 119 for 3 is what they scored, thanks to Fahmaan Khan scoring his first half century. Good contribution by Ketan and Samir Kochhar, who opened the innings. Manohar Verma was excellent. He bowled 2 overs, gave away 19 runs but took that important wicket. Harsh Chaudhary taking another wicket. For Mumbai Aces though, Abhishek Verma could not capitalize on the start that he had. 33 of 20 is what he managed to score. He was not out. Rakesh Yadav scored 27. He would have hoped to start earlier. Maitrik Thakkar with 15. For Mayur, Mehta, what a spell. Gave away just 10 runs, took 2 wickets, and Krunal, Patil taking another wicket, and there was 1 run out. So Jaipur Royals winning by 20 runs, starting this Monday with 2 points. They can go back and relax. Who is the player of the match? Who is the bright performer? Nishad Payavedya will tell us.
Worked hard to win this match against the Cricket Bash 2026. Hello and welcome to the post-match presentation ceremony. The Jaipur Royals really delivered a great performance to earn that victory here today. Now we've got a couple of awards to give away, and joining us for this presentation is Miss Simran Sethi. Great to have you here back again. The first award is the Bright Performer of the Day. It goes to someone who really shined with the ball for the Mumbai Aces. It's the stuntman Manohar Verma, who's going to walk up to collect this award. It was a good spell, 2 overs, 19 runs for a wicket. Really varies his pace as well and delivers for the team. It's great to have him in the Actors Cricket Bash. Thank you, Manohar. We look forward to seeing a lot more of you. And we've also got the player of the match. It was truly a fantastic performance, an innings that really signified the kind of effort that Jaipur Royals put in today. It's Fahmaan Khan for that half century. It wasn't only about those sixes, but he ran really hard. The number of twos that he ran, not just for himself, but also his teammates, it really, really showed the kind of team spirit that this Jaipur Royals team has. Now, we'll not talk about the sixes. We'll not talk about the fours. Talk to us about the running between the wickets, particularly because, gosh, it's hot out there. And you were just at it, man, completely.
I think I give a lot of credit to my workouts because I generally work out in the open. I'm someone who doesn't go to the gym a lot. I like working out in nature, so I run a lot. And the entire credit goes to that. Plus, I know that cricket is a game where singles and doubles in these recent times, because of the formats that we play, T20 and T10, we think that sixes and fours win matches, but I don't think that's the case. I remember when I was a kid, I used to win a lot of matches by running between the wickets. I think I just went back yesterday home and I saw and I understood the result of what happened. I realized that everybody just tried to hit the ball out of the park, which does not win you maximum games. If it works that day, it works. Otherwise, the only thing that can win actually matches for sure is running between the wickets. Aaj to 4 bhi bhag gaye yaar.
Oh, that was truly something that stood out. And also, there were a couple of partners who also contributed.
Right.
It was Mayur with that good little innings. We also had Ketan towards the end with that cameo. They ran hard as well,
Right.
alongside those boundaries. So critical, and looking at the margin especially.
Exactly. See, if you notice, it was a 26, 25 run victory. Those 25 runs are the runs that we took running. And because we've chosen players who are pretty fit, and we're sure about the fact that they can run these 2 runs. Ketan and me ran really well between the wickets. The idea for bringing Ketan instead of Tariq at that point was simply so that we can run between wickets. The wicket is not as easy to bat and to score runs out of. I think it's important for other teams to consider the fact that taking runs between the wickets is important. I think my boys did a really good job. We focused on the game and we won from a losing spot yesterday.
Absolutely. You've really fought hard, you've worked hard, and you deserve this win. Thanks for joining us and well played.
Thank you so much.
Well, that was Fahmaan Khan, the player of the match. But we'll also have a word with the captain who played his first match for the Jaipur Royals in this edition of the Actors Cricket Bash. Samir Kochhar, always great to have you.
Thank you so much.
And
My pleasure.
what a way to announce your entry into this tournament, thanks to your boys.
Absolutely, and they're doing so well. They're coming together as a good unit. And more importantly, I think that the message that all of us have for each other is to enjoy ourselves. As I keep saying, as actors, we can't take ourselves so seriously as cricketers, because our first job is to act, and we get an opportunity like this to play cricket. So it's always fun to express ourselves, to have a good time, and relive some childhood fantasies on the ground as well. So, yeah, and the level of cricket, I think, in this league especially is right up there with the kind of players in the league, and this is serious cricket, and I'm telling you that a lot of practice, a lot of thinking goes into playing these matches. So a great welcome. Couldn't have asked for more. A win on the board and got a few runs off the bat, so that felt good too.
Oh, absolutely. You got good runs this time, unlike the last edition.
I think because I was in Sharad's team, I wasn't getting the runs. Now I'm against him, so maybe I got the runs.
Oh, well, even in the post-match, you're still having a go at
No,
him.
he's my dear friend, and I think it's a learning curve for their team as well. They'll probably come around really strong next time. But Sharad's a dear friend. We played together for many years. Yeah, wishing him all the best for the next one.
Well, you just said, just the last question for you, you said that you don't take yourself too seriously, but at the same time, the intensity of the team was right up there. How do you balance that?
Well, I think it starts from the auction process. Like you take playing seriously. And then we chose a bunch of guys who said that, well, we're not looking at 120% in terms of talent. Everybody has got talent out here. But looking at people with great temperament, people who will come and play every game, people who will come and be involved. If you notice in my team, there are about 16 members in the squad. All members are present for all games. We make it a point that each person will come in onto field. We apologize to all the teammates saying only 11 can play, but we make it a point that everybody gets a chance in all games. And I think that's what creates the kind of atmosphere where we're here as a team, we're here as a unit. My WhatsApp group is chirping and jumping the whole day around with stuff we could have done better and congratulating each other. And I make sure that the laughs are around enough. So yeah, the intensity is a very important part, and I think happens with the kind of environment in the team. So we're trying to keep it light.
And we've really enjoyed watching you all play. May that keep going.
Thank you so much. Yes, a few more runs for us, and hopefully to clinch it. We got a new team this year, and hopefully we make an impact on the tournament. Thank you.
Absolutely. All the best. Now over to the commentary box, and we've got more contests in store for you here at the Actors Cricket Bash.
Because absolutely, as Samir Kochhar said, that it is serious cricket, and they displayed some great contest today. Jaipur Royals put into bat first. 119 for 3 is what they scored in 10 overs. 99 for 4 is what they restricted Mumbai Aces to in their 10 overs, and eventually winning this contest by 20 runs. Climbing up on the points table, they will score 2 more points, and they will join Delhi and Chandigarh Mavericks, and they will be on 4 points. So that's not it. From the Air India Cricket Club, there's going to be Chennai Marvels versus Chandigarh Mavericks. Marvels versus Mavericks on a Monday. This is match 8. This is coming up straight to you very soon.